Here's Archie's Travels, Chapter 19. Poor Peter. Archie choked back a sob, and then tears fell down his face and hung on his nose. Farewell, old friend, he said, as the sounds of fire engines whirled in the distance. Time to go, Archie, he said softly to himself, and he headed down the lane, and he took one long look back to see the sad, crazy figure of Jack jumping up and down, covered in soot and smoke, watching all of his hopes and dreams drift to the heavens. Archie walked forlornly down the lane. He didn't know what the future held, but he knew that he had to keep going, and after about 5 miles over hills and hard gravel, he began to feel sleepy, and he lay by the side of the road as the light rain washed away his tears. He heard a rumbling sound in the distance. It was getting closer and closer, but it wasn't thunder, it was a motor car. He looked up as the old beaten up station wagon came towards him, and he looked the driver right in the eye. The car stopped, and the old man in dungarees got out to take a better look at him. Archie bristled when he bent down to stroke him, but his hands were soft and kind. A young girl with lovely long blonde hair rushed over to pet him, and he wasn't used to the affection. It was lovely to feel love for a change. Then they set off along the bumpy lanes, and Archie looked forward to his next adventure. He didn't know where he was going, but he was ready for anything. After a few hours, the fields gave way to busier roads, and the traffic flowed noisily. Archie pressed his runny nose to the window and peered out at the traffic. He was startled by the lorries beeping their horns and the flash of a motorbike whipping past. He was amazed to see the other dogs and even cats in the passenger seats. Archie was getting hungry, and even though they fed him some biscuits out of kindness, they were not dog biscuits, but he was so hungry that he gobbled them all up. Archie could see a big tent in the distance, and the sound of music drifted into the car. As he got closer, he saw an elephant and a man on stilts, and children were eating apples on sticks. Everyone looked happy and excited. It looks like a good place to be, thought Archie. He'd only ever seen photographs of fairs in picture books, and now his tongue hung out happily. He was panting with excitement. They opened the door, and he ran out onto the soft grass, and a man in makeup walked past him and gave him a big, colourful smile. The girl's name in the car was Dolly, and she looked about 12 years old. She was smiling excitedly, and she bent down to stroke Archie lovingly.